Hi, welcome to my room in mixed reality. Okay, so today we're going to have a look at the brand new Quest update. Apparently they've changed the UI and we've got this new thing called Navigator, whatever that's supposed to mean. So that's what we're going to have a look at. So straight away you can sort of see everything's a little different. In fact, you can even see me recording the audio for this video. So where we used to have this big bar sort of along here with the apps on, I'll probably throw up a few pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. We now just have this very simple, there's a sort of grabby bar here, one button to the right, one button to the left, and we have a couple of apps up above. So overall that's really just simplifying it compared to what it used to be, and it looks very clean. You don't see too much clutter as long as you've got everything minimised, and it's still very easy to just open up a window and you can drag that around. You can either have it docked as one of your three apps, or we can move it around. So we can place the switch to screen somewhere over here, very nice, and we can place the Horizon feed, which isn't loading, up there and out of the way, because who wants to look at Horizon feed? So let's see what this main sort of navigator menu is all like. So to do that, we either press this navigator button on the left, or you can press the meta button on your right controller, or with your right hand by pinching. So let's see what it looks like. So it sort of looks like it's leaning more into something you'd see on a phone, because let's be honest, that's what most people are going to know. So big screen for your apps, all in little squares. Nice and simple. So we can scroll through this, it shows everything we have. Icons are greyed out if they're not currently downloaded, and then the ones lit up are downloaded. So let's see, opening an application, I'm guessing it's just as simple as a click, and there we go, we get a new window. And we can look through the wonderful Meta Horizon store and buy some great hits such as I Am Cat, whatever this is. I haven't been on the Quest store in a long time. Looks interesting. Although this video is weirdly making my Quest 3 lag out. So let's close that one. So reopening the library screen, we also have a bit more going on here. So we still have a sort of bar across the bottom here. We have environment options, a camera, the hide navigator option, library, show windows, notifications, quick controls, and profile. So at the minute I'm obviously using the camera, which shows up as a little sort of bubble down here, and this is sort of kind of reminds me of the dynamic island on iPhone, which shows current sort of live activities as a little bar, so you can see what's going on, and it sort of retracts itself to a nice little circle when you don't need to look at it. Clicking on environment options, we can turn off pass-through, so let's do that. And we're now in a VR environment. I'm guessing we can click this again, can we? Okay, no, so it's only turn on pass-through, you can't change your environment yet on here. I'm assuming you still have to do that within the settings somewhere, which you can get to quick controls, settings, nice and easy. Let's change our virtual environment, shall we? Let's go with the Oceanarium. Okay, this is very lovely. I think this is new since I've last used this headset. Very nice. Anyway, we're here to see the navigator. So while we're at it, we've got this new quick control screen, which this is definitely better than having the quick controls be its own window like it was before, because it sort of opened up as an application. It'd take up one of your 3 pinned app slots. I'm going to turn the pass-through back on because I forgot how weird the Meta avatar hands look. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be any new settings here in quick controls. It's still just sort of all the same things. One thing I would absolutely love to have on the Quest is a volume mixer or some way to set volume per app, because when using the navigator, when using the Quest HDMI link like this with the switch, as you can see, and you'll be able to hear, clicking through the menu, it's it can be kind of loud when you're trying to multitask. So a volume mixer would still be nice to have on the Quest. Meta, please get around to it. Other than quick controls, we also have this notifications button, which shows all your recent notifications, such as how I saved a video 8 minutes ago when I was making sure the camera was working. You can also open notification settings from here. Now, Navigator does have another nice little help. What's going on? Anyway, as I was saying, Navigator has this handy little feature for if you're very cluttered and you have quite a few windows open. It seems to only be able to have 3 open before the headset starts wanting to just turn itself off. So, but let's just say, imagine it's cluttered, you've got windows everywhere. You can press this nice little hide portable windows button. Bye-bye. All of them go. But also the Navigator bar goes. So if you want to bring it back up, you have to press the Meta button, and ta-da, you have Navigator. And then you can press Show Windows, and it brings everything back. And of course, it brings them back all over the place, just wherever you're looking. So let's say you had it nicely set up. Imagine if we move these all around. Let's say I had that where that monitor is. I had the store where that monitor is. Okay, and I just had this like up here. Let's say I had it all like this and I was like, right, I just want to hide it for a bit so I can use my actual monitor. And then, right, let's bring it back. Okay, show windows. It's all over the place. So looking back at the library screen, a few other things that we have. We now have categories down the left. I think they did introduce this eventually on the old UI, but it's nice to see. We've got apps, we've got worlds, whatever this means. I'm guessing these are worlds in the Horizon Worlds app. We've got Horizon Plus, which is the subscription you can get. I don't have it, so there's not much to see. Then, of course, you've got your downloads. It shows you what was recently downloaded, and I'm assuming it will show you downloads in progress, because, of course, it should. When you're on this all view, we also have filters on the right. We also have a sort option, so luckily we can sort by alphabetical order, which is much better, although... so these are pinned to the top. I was going to say, these aren't in order, but no, you can still pin apps to the top then. So I'm guessing if I unpin that, there we go. There's also a search button at the top of the library, where you can search through your very, very long list of VR games. If I can move the keyboard out of the way, so we can go for Beat Saber. There it is. Now, one thing that's still annoying about this is if you press on the profile button, the profile section is still opens as a separate app or as a separate window, and that's like this, which is still annoying because it should be sort of built in like the notifications and quick settings. That would be much better, much more convenient, and hopefully we get that. Now, of course, at the minute, the Navigator isn't available for everyone yet, and I believe it's still only available for if you're in the public test channel. So, at the minute, if I go to software update, you'll see that I'm currently on V79, this build number and that, but I didn't get Navigator with that update. I installed that update, and then after about 2 days later, turn on the headset, Navigator just showed up. So, don't know what your luck will be like on getting Navigator yourself. If you'd like to try and get Navigator for yourself early, you can sign up for the public test channel in the Meta Horizon app. Make sure you connect your headset, tap the button on the top left, and then open the headset settings, and there should be an option for public test channel somewhere. Can't remember where. I'll throw a video up on screen so you can see that. Now, Meta say they are going to work on rolling this out to all users within the next few months, so hopefully it'll be seen. I know it's coming to the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S. I'm not 100% sure on the Quest 2 or even the original Quest. I don't even know if that's still getting updates, but it is coming to the Quest 3 and 3S, and I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be coming to Quest 2. But overall, that's sort of it. I thought I would take a look at the Navigator UI, as I am a UI designer myself, and I spend a lot of time making UI, and one thing I've always thought is VR and AR or XR, whatever you want to call it, the user interfaces for them have never been perfect, and this is definitely a step in the right direction compared to what we had before. Things could definitely still be improved. I think some of it could definitely come from a hardware point. Stuff like eye tracking that's on the PSVR 2 and the Apple Vision Pro would definitely improve a user experience when using system menus if you could just look at items and press it like you can on the Vision Pro. But none of the Meta headsets at the minute have eye tracking. Quest Pro might have done, but I don't think it works in the UI. Anyway, that will be it for this quick look at the Quest Navigator UI. If you enjoyed this video for some reason, leave a like and subscribe for more sorts of videos all over the place on game dev, reviewing games, and looking at interesting stuff that I have within my game collection and updates to devices that I have in my collection.